Alright folks, welcome back to another episode of my Byzantium Let's Play. I actually think that this is the 60th episode, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm really excited guys because in order to form Rome, all we need to acquire is Zealand. Well, let's take a look here. Zealand and the French region while being at peace. So obviously going for Zealand during this war. And if we look at the French region, I need this and that, excluding this war. So really feeling like that this is achievable this episode, and that's what I'm gunning for. But I'm also going to be fighting this war as well in order to hopefully annex the Mamluks, help out our border Gore situation a little bit, and feel better about ourselves. It is getting late, guys. We're getting to a point where we don't have much longer than 100 years. And I'm trying to think, how hardcore do I want to go? Because, well, apparently we got rebel issues here. So we'll deal with that. Because I could fight Wu at the same time as our truce is up with him. And with the exception of the odd province... pretty much the only reconquest we have remaining, or significant amount, is within Wu's land. So I think enough talking, as it might detract from what we're able to achieve in the long run. Uh-oh. Coalition building back up again. Ah, jeez. Let's just declare this war. Let's just do it. Before they jump back into a coalition. And the idea is to push through this war here against the Mamluks and separate peace him. It should be way cheaper than 100%. So I want to separate peace the Mamluks, or, well, he's not a separate peace as he's the main dude, but also take a big chunk of India. And who knows, maybe we can get... that's a coastal center of trade. The only other center of trade. Yeah, maybe we can get a trade company to actually give us an additional merchant. That would be pretty cool. But next month, going to be starting another war out here with Wu. And yeah, let's continue on here. So the very minimum that I need are these two, which we could take right now and move on. But I would like to take something like this to kind of unify our landmass here. And I've been thinking that if we do take the Emperor's capital... Dang it, in the mountains here, eh? Yeah, the Emperor's capital is a pretty safe way to go. As I suggest we'll get a lot of war score for piecing this dude out. I need one of these forts, though, to get access to that fort level 1, which we should take very easily. Now, if we look at our subjects, guys, I feel like our prestige is getting high up again, especially if we're going to be involved in so many wars. So... it is time to enforce religion on some dudes. And then placate a bit. In fact, a lot. We're just going to placate a lot. That's the best solution, in my opinion. I mean, let's try to go for another big bunch of prestige. Yeah, because it occurred to me that we do have a royal marriage with him. Oh no, of course, he's the one guy I actually can't roll marriage. Oh, oopsie, I feel like I committed too hard there on the prestige. I was worried that we'd lose our royal marriage and then his liberty desire would get even higher. So I actually overreacted there a little bit. Prestige is low, but the good news is we're getting 4.5 prestige yearly at this rate. That feels like a lot to me. So if we declare war on Wu... Malacca is actually pretty moderate size, but Shun, on the other hand, is not. We'd be able to get Shun out of the war very easily in a separate peace deal, I would suggest. Okay, surely, there we go. General has freed up. Russia going in against the Timurids last episode, which in the grand scheme of things is pretty significant. It's pretty cool. I was hoping that that would happen naturally in order to ease my pain. You know, oh, those are just occupations. I have done a few tedious games, and by that I mean big ambitious games here, kind of back to back. And yeah, the fact that I don't need to PU or own Russia or anything like that, and the fact that he is actually self-autonomously expanding, was the plan in order to... I wanted to prep him, which I feel like we did a good job doing, to actually crush the world, if you will, on behalf of us. And in a way, that has been a success. But in another way, it has not. Because he is still guaranteeing our Eastern European Catholics, which that was not part of the plan. The plan was that he would kill them as well as Asia for us. But we might find the Romans going in there in that region. Okay, so I'm not too worried about these rebels. Let's quickly go siege down the Mamluks, as they seem pretty easy. And I want to get that ticking war score. Alright, so I think here's the moment of truth. I don't actually care if those guys are successful. I'm not too worried about it. Because they're just pretender rebels at the end of the day. They're not anything more formidable than that. And Wu is one tick behind us. Where's this guy's capital? There it is. Let's just go for the kind of avoiding conflict route here initially. Separate peace Shun by taking his capital. And I'm usually sipping on some coffee here, guys, but I am sipping on something a little bit unusual for me. And that's limoncello, guys, yep. Now, I don't know what that means to you guys. But to me, what it means is my taste buds being burnt out of my mouth in a real good way. Okay, forced religion on the Palatinate. Not bad. Cool. And we have access to his capital now, so hopefully this war will be wrapped up here pretty soon. God dang it. He took his capital city back with ease. That's annoying. We did actually lose Constantinople, which is our own capital, and my war exhaustion is actually getting fairly high. Now, I am going to core up some land, and I think actually, for the first time in a long time, I'm just going to reduce my war exhaustion there. Okay, some rebels in Ethiopia. Our truce is also up with Yemen, so I'd like to fight that war as well. We definitely have a lot to do, by the looks of things. Now I notice, guys, that our colonial nations, French Canada and French La Palate, are both Orthodox, which is pretty cool. I didn't actually realize that at the time. As well as the odd Spanish province. Florida is the only non-Orthodox colonial nation that we own personally. Okay, they gave us 2 war scores, so we're actually pretty close to being able to peace them out. I wonder if that capital city will do it. And it looks like there's still a lot of... Oh no. Wow. Literally all of them are already Orthodox. Cool. I was going to say a lot of other members of the Empire here that we could separate peace in order to enforce religion, but apparently not. Apparently they're all Orthodox, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And unfortunately, I would like to do the pretty standard tactic of actually declaring additional wars like here, but you literally cannot do it while you're already at war with the Empire. I want to take this time, guys, to just straight up do something that I've never really done before in my own videos. But I know that you guys who watch this video, these videos up to this stage are pretty much my homies. And yeah, it's either about to be coming out or already has come out at around the same time, guys. But I'm uploading a new video on Austria, and it's a pretty standard video. Like, it's nothing incredible, nothing amazing, but I am trying to improve my editing skills. And yeah, you might think, okay, Monk, like, it's an Austrian video, how good is it going to be? And at the end of the day, it drags on the video, and I'm not perfectly happy with the sort of format. I find it quite difficult to just produce good content in general, I suppose. But I have to say, guys, with no exaggeration, it is, after all this time that I've played in this game, which is 4,000 hours, I think it is literally the best game that I've ever played in terms of just sheer brute force ownage. And yeah, the whole video concept is basically that Austria is not. They might have been nerfed, but they're not weak and pathetic. So I hope that people, at the very least, those of you who think it's a kind of a boring concept, at the very least I hope that you skip to the end of the video, because I would not be surprised if among legitimate players, and by that I mean non-exploiters, there has never been a game like that before. That would not surprise me. It's that good. Wow, 161,000 manpower? Dude. What does this one give me? Well, that's pretty good for winning wars. We'd basically get it, wouldn't we? Oh, I'm so far from my manpower cap. I'm gonna do it, aren't I? Let's build some more manpower buildings, though. I'm gonna do it. Brutal, dude. Brutal. But we do get the reduced morale, damage taken from reserves by 50%. Nice bonus there. Alrighty, I do plan to go straight back to war. God dang it. The coalition is still up and running. I forgot about that. What is the best way to prevent the coalition from... We're either going to have to fight it here. Yep. We're either going to have to fight it here, or it's going to diminish, but we need to be at peace in order for it to diminish. Those are pretty much our two options right now. Oh, it would be so upsetting if I did in fact not form the Roman Empire this episode. The good news is we could do it all in one war if we did fight the coalition. The Emperor would not back him up. Oh man, so let's take a look at the coalition. I see Bohemia's in, and Janpura, Yemen are in. Jeez, dude. We could use the cleansing of the... No. We'd just make his capital the war. I'll just take imperialism, because of the reduced war score cost. We wouldn't be able to separate peace. Yeah, if I attack him, England does not back him up. Great Britain. Dude, if the coalition just disappeared, it would be GG for that fool. But these bloody wars. I should not have committed to so many wars. I think we're actually going to play a little bit chill here, guys, and hoping... Ooh. Cornwall gets progression for the Enlightenment, eh? Oh, it's so far away. Development cost. Ooh, for copper. Institution spread speed. Fine. Fine. Oh, wow. No, that did a lot, actually. I didn't realize how much 65 was. Or however much it was. No, that was good. It's going to spread there to Cornwall actually fairly quickly. Yeah, my understanding was not perfectly on point there. That's great. I should keep units locally nearby. Accumulate units nearby, for sure. Okay, we've taken the capital. So what do I want to do here? Hey, check out Ming over here in Arabia. That's crazy. I think I want to wreck his enthusiasm ASAP. So let's siege up 2 provinces at a time. I would like to do more, but I don't want to be chasing him around the entire bloody Arabian Peninsula trying to kill him. And if we don't kill him, then I'm feeling a little bit intimidated to split my stacks up so that they're small in his. Cool, doing some fancy culture stuff. Let's continue doing some fancy culture stuff, actually. Okay, that's the capital city here. Gotta make sure. See, I shouldn't have done this. But Vision's 2020 in hindsight or whatever, right? Something like that. I might make a compromise and get out of these wars a little bit sooner. But let's get some of the core that's actually required here. Cool. Yearly inflation reduction. That's always nice as a orthodox duder. Some yearly inflation reduction. Okay, you walk up here to be poised and ready to participate. We got a lot of troops sort of locating themselves in order to crush Europe. Okay, this guy appears to just be walking off. I will spread myself more thinly. The idea was that we would do something like this, which is a full annexation, but it's only 34 over extension, and then I take the occupations that I make out here as well. But at this stage, I'm thinking about just getting the heck out of this war. I do need to spend points on admin, dude, for sure. Now it is the age of revolutions. Our admin efficiency has actually decreased until Tech 27. Somebody just joined the coalition, I think, but I was hoping that they had left it. Okay. You seriously? I've got like your only bloody provinces. You don't even want white peace? Ah, he's got a fort there, never mind. Plot twist. He doesn't even care. Okay, let's go at least sit on that fort and we might be able to piece him out without taking it. -10. We'll take that. So be it. So be it, I say. Are you coming back for me? He is kind of, isn't he? Alright, let's... Gotta be careful. Can't go crazy, lads. How happy is the Netherlands? Not really happy enough. I need more prestige before we enforce on him. I kind of wish that I knew if they would leave the coalition now, you know? If we were at peace. Oh, god dang it. Can you pay attention, Monk? Somebody joined or left. We get so many notifications that I'm just trying to skip through them, you know? The occupied provinces and so on. But then I see coalition. I'm like, why are you spamming into... I'm trying to gauge if somebody's leaving or joining. And I'd be lying if I said I knew at this point. What terrain is this? Desert. Uh-oh. Well, I'll take them. We'll be fine. I don't have that bloody discipline that I need. Speaking of which, though, we're so close to getting discipline and artillery combat ability from completing quality idea group. Oh wow, apparently we're not fine, like at all. We're gonna get stack wiped. That feels bad. Cool. And I plan to get the discipline from the St. Michael thingy before we, after we accept the institute. Oh wow, we kind of made it in there, didn't we? Barely. Feels good. And I feel like that clutch discipline, it was planned. Mathed. Did you guys see it? You were worried. Me, I'm like, a Matrix. I'm like Matrix dodging fools. Picking up some quality idea groups, completing them, feeling good, man. Alrighty. Let's continue on with these wars. I feel like we can still leave. Exit the coalition. Am I right or am I wrong? I could be way wrong. If we could just get this bloody Alsace out of the coalition, he would be so easy. Wow, he's allied to Poland. No, Poland's defender of the Catholic faith. Wow, that's really rude. Come to think of things, guys, that's really rude. We'd have to separate piece the Poles. Kind of upset about that. But there we go. Dude, the Liberty design is getting worse on the Netherlands. I should improve with Ethiopia because I want to get rid of him shortly. And he's somebody, unlike the Spanish and so on, somebody who doesn't absolutely despise us because we're so brutal and unkind to him. Okay, I don't want any separatists over here in China. There we go. Get the white piece. And Ming. I want to commit to get every single core. I can't really forget that. We're going for every core, right? Maybe it's too expensive. I don't know. We'll see when an emissary comes out here. But Reconquest CB, did we use that or Imperialism? We actually use Reconquest CB. They have the same reduced war score cost though. So that's not much of an issue. I guess people were joining the coalition last time I checked. That's my guess. Because for some strange reason, it does not appear to be reducing. Yep. I feel like I am going to make a compromise, guys. He will give us this way sooner than he will give us the full annexation. And that's actually what we're going to do. Clemson rebels. Uh-oh. Say what? But where? It's the inconvenience, isn't it? The minor inconvenience, damn it. Let's check the unrest. I don't even know where it is because I never use it. There it is. Oh no, absolutism is not capped. Awkward. It is now. We don't have that ticking absolutism, guys. Feels bad, man. Feels real bad, man. Wow, look how orthodox Germany is, though, even though, I mean, many of the provinces we don't even own. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Can you hurry up and take that, Ming? The reason that I haven't gone over there and taken it is because he's been sitting on it and it's been progressing nicely. But this is getting ridiculous. Okay. Alright, so it's like that. Is that literally it? That. Wow, 84. Yeah. I don't think so. I really want to form the Roman Empire, guys. And we're going to be taking more like that, actually. Sadly enough. I kind of want to get out of this war. Both of these wars. We have plenty of time to continue to do what we do best. But I don't have plenty of time remaining in this episode. I want to see if we are at peace, if this coalition is afraid of us, and at that stage we can make our decision regardless of whether they're afraid of us or not. We're going to be going to war at that point. Okay, so we're just about ready to peace out both of these fools by the looks of things. If I could take his bloody capital, how unreasonable. Fort level 1. Why do I need a speed siege in my life? It's all good. Could be worse. Let's go ahead and pull our navy around over there. Yeah, get wrecked at sea. The Greeks are boss here. This here is my town and my sea. If I could catch these Egyptians out of position, that would be a good way to get them out of this war as well. Okay, 33%. I'm going to be content with that. Yep. Okay, Alsace left. Alsace left. Don't even, that's all we need. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's get this done. No. Damn it. No, we have to declare an independent war against him, though. Okay. Damn it. Okay, I'm actually going to wait. Because if we go back to war, then this isn't going to happen. See that cascade, guys? God damn it. Awkward. Okay. Here we go. Go for the provinces which count. That's his capital there. Okay, so the sooner we get that, the better. We need these 3. Now I think, I don't know actually, I'm not sure 100% on whether we can peace out, or rather attack another member of the Empire at the same time. Are you for real? Oh, feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. That hurt my manpower as well. I'm so sick of waiting on that bloody province. Get a life, dude. I don't have all bloody day. Oh, that Byzantium dough. Ruthless. Yeah, so I'm hoping that we can now declare on Burgundy, but I'm not 100% sure if we can or cannot do that. So, this is all we need, baby. Look, it's not asking for that much. 18 war score. We don't have to commit so hard to this. We don't have to deal with the Poles, right? Who the separatists are about to be successful? Who are you? Them, no problem. I got that. Not even close. Not gonna happen, mate. Yeah, so I do need to have some kind of focus, though, guys, to allow the coalitions to depart, right? Because we could go into Yemen. Hey, I can declare war on him. Cool. Alright, well, no hurry, I don't think. We do need to fully annex him. Jeez, that war would take a little while, I think, to actually play itself out, unfortunately. Nice. Oh, that's him. Lol, never mind. I thought we were the ones sieging down quite quickly, but apparently not. We're definitely going to have the potential to take Unspark quite quickly, though. Okay, I'm going to go station some troops over here. We shouldn't need much to take Northumberland. In fact, maybe even just one stack will deal with the British. They might not even be on the British Isles at this stage. Let's go walk out there. I'm pretty excited, guys. Also, if I don't have the missionary strength from my ideas, I'm probably going to want to do some consecrating metropolitan to get my patriarchal authority all the way up to 100. Okay, I gotta take Mainz as capital out as well. Because it does, like right now it's at 50%, we get one missionary strength. We can get another missionary strength by getting it all the way up to 100. It looks like I can almost embrace the Institute, which is good. I'm not going to tick up any of these, there's no doubt about that, before I have embraced the Enlightenment. And we are doing some cultural converting, so... Oh my goodness, level 9? Let's go for the level 8. Because I might not even finish that level 9 before this war is over. Sweet. 4 siege on him. That's good. Poland appears to kind of be leaving me alone, but we can... No! Oh man. I kind of feel like I value my stability more at this stage, guys. Feels bad, man. 20 army tradition. What is wrong with you, game? How dare you take my army tradition away from me? Seriously. That sucks. So my relations appear to be capped with the Netherlands. Ming's unhappy. Uh-oh. Do we still have royal marriage? We still have royal marriage. Good. Cool. Thankfully, he's got quite some debt with those rebel action going on. Being all over his land. Which means only got to tick our prestige one time on him. Cool. Ansbach is our homie. He's already orthodox. Feel like maybe if we mass siege down Mainz... Oh, that is his capital, never mind. I was thinking that if we sat on his capital, but then also occupied his other 3 provinces, might be able to piece him out without taking his capital, you know what I'm saying? But he's only got 2 provinces, which we're already occupying. Alrighty. Thankfully, Cleves doesn't have that kick-ass diplomacy. Oh wow, before I declare this war though, we got to core up our land that we took from Brabant, or else it will not continue. I've made that mistake too many times in my life. So that's actually what we're waiting on. Somebody was mad that this nation's there. I'm sorry about that, guys. There's been a lot of border gore throughout this game, just straight up. Ooh. Uh-oh. Portugal's got a revolt there, which, because they are so dippy, might, considering he's not very strong, he might struggle to deal with that. Dude, Scandinavia is the weakest great power. That's saying something, dude. Look how weak they are. They're really weak. It's pretty crazy to me, the fact that they're the weakest great power right now, because that really Goes to show just how weak some of these nations are, these great powers. I mean, the Timurids are no longer there, are they? I wonder how much of the Timurids will remain. We did a good job boxing him out. He could technically come through here into Kashmir, but I doubt he will. The Timurids are just going to be food for us here shortly. Okay, I guess we're coming back across the strait. So that's pretty expensive to accept, but usually I wait until I'm about to tick up. Let's just do it. And the reason I'm going to do that is because we're actually ahead in our deploy points. And a good thing to do, a fun thing to do, in my opinion, is to convert some stuff. So we do have Turkish Francine in the Crimea. So why don't we spread Francine a bit, just for the lols. Damn. It's pretty expensive, though, in these developed provinces. Yeah, that embracing that institute, guys, it gives you reduced... Well, it doesn't seem to say it anymore. What's up with that? There we go. Culture conversion reduced by 25%. But it certainly doesn't feel too much like that with the amount that we're spending. Like, damn. See, Mainz is just about to give up, but apparently we're just about to take his capital anyway. Let's get every little bit of war score that we can by occupying these provinces as well. We only needed 18 war score, so if his enthusiasm would, yeah, just diminish a little bit more, we get a little bit more war score. This war is ogre, man. It's all ogre. See, this is why I need that extra 20 army tradition. Because the generals we rolled are just so much worse now. We already have bad luck as it is, I swear, on rolling our generals. French Canada. I'm improving relations to him. He's pretty unhappy. I'm actually going to cancel my subsidies here, as I think French Lapalat probably has enough affluence now to, considering this is fleshed out. It's hard to say, actually. He's pretty poor. Hopefully he'll colonize that one province before somebody else does. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Yeah, he's low enthusiasm. So if we can just get a little bit more... Are you serious? Why do you do this to me now? That's a decent leader anyway. That feels pretty bad though. Okay, let's cross the strait once again. To go sit on Northumberland, the British capital city. And never lucky I didn't take that. Because he's actually apparently sieging me down. And, you know, they're going to be super lucky, I guess. Wow, the Poles just hired a lot of Russian troops. So we're almost just about ready to go to war again, lads. In fact, there it is. I'd really like to piece this guy out now. Mainz, that means you, baby. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Okay. One province remaining within the French region. And let's wait on our toys to finish up. Nope, I don't want to lose 2 legitimacy there. So obviously, guys, needless to say, I've had the land and so on to be able to do this in the past, but I actually never have formed Rome. And this for me is going to be another achievement. Very often, like in my German game, I don't actually want to form Rome because to me it's just preferable to be the nation that I am. Alrighty, now let's switch out to the discipline and manpower, which we're kind of in desperate need of. And yeah, I should be consecrating Metropolitan, I guess. So we can only do it in cultures that we don't accept, right? Oh, apparently not. The hell? Okay, state maintenance. Permanent effects. Geez, I think actually a building that like I never build is going to become significant. If I can find it, this one. After doing this. So it's basically just a good thing, right? It just costs us money with the state maintenance. So I'm happy to do it. Monthly devastation reduction, it's whatever. I'm not going to go ahead and actually look to see if there's somewhere that I have some devastation that I want to get rid of. I really don't care, quite frankly. Okay, so they need to be of at least 30 development. Okay, understandable. Trying to get our patriarchal authority all the way up. Where do I have states? Oh, what's going on here? So culture is significant. It has to be accepted culture. Okay. There's our Francine gone. That means Crimean region. How are we doing? We could do with 3 more. Turkish. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, next month I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the state maintenance buildings to see if any, help out our economy nicely. But quite frankly, we're so rich that a little bit of state maintenance there is not going to hurt us. Okay, and there's the final core done, finally. Let's quickly check this out. Yeah, I mean, some mediocre buildings there will build. Here we go. So we do have to go all the way. We do actually have to go all the way for this war because we're taking a dude out that we want to fully annex, and he's not going to, go down without a fight. He's going to be like, please don't fully annex me. But honestly, this war, looks totally doable, needless to say. But it looks like there's actually not that many participants. They do have a tremendous amount of troops, though, and we did previously get stack wiped by the German ideas over here in Brabant. The super general. And their nice German infantry combat ability, etc. Uh-oh. Like that. With no general. Not a good move to go in there with no general, that's for sure. We do have the extra discipline. See, look at this bloody general on Cleves. Brutal. He got German ideas as well, does he? Yeah. Well, I've committed there, so it is defensive at least. We shouldn't get stack wiped there. Question is, though, where can we retreat to? We're going to get stack wiped, apparently, because I have nowhere to go to. Wow. Oh, never mind. That was really weird, guys. I right clicked to retreat, and then it immediately went back into combat. So I was like, rip. That's what I was thinking. But apparently we could retreat. We did have access. I don't know exactly what happened there, quite frankly. Honestly, as long as we don't lose a nice stack like that, because our manpower is beginning to diminish a bit. I ain't too mad. I ain't too upset. Some of these forts, dude, are ridiculous. I'm trying to siege them down. I need to sit on that capital city. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to ruin my relations with Spain. Damn it. Nice. He's got a nice amount of debt. All of a sudden. I think the money that he saved up prior to us vassalizing him has probably disappeared at this stage. Cool. I can get to Brabant's capital, so hopefully we can piece him out without having to do the dirty work. Ah, jeez, I don't have a general here. We seriously don't have enough generals. Just don't stack wipe me, you damn guys. Okay, Ansbach is easy to get out. War goal has fallen. Gonna get every occupation I can to contribute on top of this capital here. Get Brabant out ASAP. Nice, so he's almost there. Go for these sieges, these occupations, sit on his fort. Hopefully he's done. Once Brabant's out, then, you know, this is way more of a joke, essentially, I would say. Cool. It's just Florida at the moment who hates us. A little bit sad that he does hate us. Haha. I have a unit here, you fool. You thought I was unprepared? Okay, sit on that province. Yep. We've almost got Brabant. There it is. Still can't reach his capital, that sucks. Okay, and I think England or Great Britain should be fairly easy to get out as well. Let's make sure no rebels are progressing. That stressed me out a little bit. Apparently Shu separatists, eh? Oh no, they're good. They're good. Oh yeah, I need to hire the Defender of the Faith. Doesn't it just come around again? I don't think the Russians need to lose it, because we certainly didn't lose any war and we lost Defender of the Faith. It's only 500 to actually obtain. Sorry for zooming in so quickly and around the map like that, guys. That's actually something that I try to be conscious of and actually avoid, because when I'm watching EU4, I don't like it when it happens. But sometimes, especially when you've been playing for hours, like my sort of mind... It's not that I forget, actually. It's that, like, my hands are just faster. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired. You guys know when you're tired and you kind of just slack a little bit. In the sense that you don't feel, oh my goodness. Walking to the 3-star general. Don't stack wipe me, bro. F you. Can you stop being so strong? I'm just trying to kill you. Jeez. I don't think we... Well, we do. We need to get Cleves out of the war. Come to think of it, because there's no way that Burgundy is just going to allow us to fully annex them. Is it just me, or do we just keep going to war with Ansbach? I guess it's because we keep going to war with the Emperor. We're so close, though. Can you guys feel it? Can you guys feel the glory? Okay. We're also close here, so what we're going to do is do this while we sit around. Oh, no, that's not good. We'll just be content with those two other provinces, and the British should be out soon, which will free up that other stack. So let's have a look at oh, for a second I thought he had 2 provinces, which would have made piecing him out very easy actually for the one province that he does have. But false alarm. It was a false alarm. Yep. Let's blockade England a little bit more. That will help us get the peace there. And I think our truce was actually longer, like long as of England, I think. No, it actually wasn't that much, was it? If I remember correctly, it was like probably 7 years now, but like it was 8 years at the time when I looked. Something like that. Which means that this white piece here will actually result in a shorter truce time, but not by much. Not like it was a real cheeky good job. But we're really cracking down on these troops. I have to send, let's forget about this. I'm already on his capital city. Send a dude out to deal with Pomerania. We need a dude out to, I need to be more consolidated here so that I can reinforce. Because struggling with that issue. This guy can go out to Holstein. And then now we're pretty good. It's just unfortunately going to take quite some time. Maybe now I can walk to his capital. Ah, fantastic. Yeah, he's in trouble. Shouldn't take too long to get Cleves out of this war. And shouldn't take too long to get out of this war. Period. So I've lost track of time here, guys, but I feel like, I don't know if we're long or slow here in the episode, but short, I mean. I think it's going to be quite timely, though, to actually peace out once we form the Roman Empire here, which should not take too much longer. And it's going to be nice and satisfying. A long time in the making, of course. It was my initial goal, if you guys remember, to form Rome as Byzantium and then continue on for the One Faith if I feel like we're in a position to do it. Pretty crazy and hectic game, and in a way I actually feel like I've talked about it many times in the past. We're doing worse than we could have otherwise been doing, but that French personal union really helped pull things through. I did say earlier in an early episode that I felt like we were really strong in Europe and weaker in other areas, and I feel like a lot of games that people have linked me kind of confirm that in a way. Like, look at my game, and they're very strong out in Asia and not in Europe. But at the same time, I mean, I've talked about how people talk about rushing down the empire and so on, the Roman Empire, and I mean, it's bloody 17 or 14. Like, they, to be fair, they're probably doing it as much more powerful nations like France, for example, and I'd probably feel like it was rushed if it was like 660 or something like that. So I could see that. But either way, I'm trying to say that I think we're doing well and we're far ahead. But it does feel a little bit weird. Now I'm about to be capped out on my admin, but there's, at the same time... Yeah, what are we going to do with our admin here? Why don't I delete this bloody fort here? Because it's just a liability every time we go to war. It keeps getting taken, that level 2 fort. I hate it. Okay, I don't want to let the months tick by. We're going to lose some admin. Let's do a cheeky development there. Okay, and then we get 50. So close. One more province here in Holstein, which we might take if we're lucky. No, is Holstein Orthodox? Yes, he is. Everybody's Orthodox already, apparently. We're done dead, everybody. Everybody done got godded. Alrighty, are you going to finish these? Yay! Where? Who else? Where, what, where? Frankfurt? Uh-oh. I didn't even know we were at war with Frankfurt. Thankfully, he's getting rebelled down. That's hilarious. Obviously, being a one-province minor, he had rebels on his province, as you could see, and they had killed his entire army, so he couldn't recruit from anywhere and is feeling incredibly demoralized, which is awesome and very appropriate because I noobed it up and I didn't even realize that we were at war with him. With that being said, let us take out Burgundy, which is the last province. Holy crap, it had a lot of money. Remaining within the French region. We're about to be capped on our admin, which is pretty bad. What the fuck? Oh no! You guys obviously spotted this where I didn't. I bloody took this, but I hadn't made the occupation myself. So it gave it to the Netherlands. No! Oh no! I'm so gutted. Well, guys, there we go. That's the end of this episode. I was like, where is the prompt for this decision? Oh my god. So again, to reiterate, for those of you who don't realize what happened, he had the core there, obviously, right? Because he owned Zealand. And I didn't have the occupation there, so in the peace deal, it was actually saying give it to Zealand, when I didn't realize. That sucks, dude. Okay, I'm determined to integrate Zealand here as soon as possible. So we're going to begin with giving him some subsidies, but I'm going to do everything, including, have I influenced him? Please say that I haven't. I haven't influenced him. Very good. So we can get some relations there. I'm going to do what I can, guys, to improve my relations to him so that we can begin integrating him in a somewhat timely fashion. That is so lame. I'm not even going to convert him, guys. We can just go ahead and convert his provinces once I've occupied them myself. I'm really upset. Well, that was anticlimactic. So there we go. I feel really bad, man. That's why I shouldn't play at this time of night, guys. But yeah, I'm also quite far ahead in my admin points. But we've been here before. It's no big deal. First world problems. Just going to go ahead and give myself a little bit of leverage like that. A little bit of leeway. And start up some nice wars next episode. So yeah, again, feels bad, man. Sorry about that, guys. I failed hard. I feel bad because I said that we're going to form the Roman Empire, which we legitimately could have done if I just had taken that promise for myself. So, feels bad, man. Sorry about that. Lol. And I'll see you in a future episode. The good news is, guys, we still have that missionary strength to convert some fools. See you later.